Hey guys, it's me, Lauren, and today I'm going to tell you something that helped me this week, which is my anxiety morning routine. Not my morning routine that gives me anxiety, my morning routine when I have anxiety. So I wrote a little note that I'll be referring to. But basically, probably a lot of you guys relate to this, but sometimes I wake up at like 5 or 6 a.m. and I'm just like, I have all this anxiety and I'm really tired, but I can't fall back asleep because I have too much anxiety. And for a while, I would just kind of lay there in agony and just be like, well, maybe it'll go away soon and I'll just watch TikTok or YouTube or something to get my mind off of it, and then maybe it'll go away eventually. But I kind of ended up just laying in my bed in agony for many hours. Not that helpful. So, my new therapist, love her, she gave me some tips and tricks on what to do. So I'm going to share with you guys basically what I do when I wake up at 6 a.m. with crippling anxiety. So number one thing, and for me this is actually the most important thing, is I get out a little note in my phone and I start writing down what I'm scared of, because my new therapist, this sounds very like simple, but for some reason I didn't really put that together, but she was kind of saying like when you're anxious, it's because you're scared of something. So you just sitting there laying in your bed like I'm anxious, like that doesn't really help you. But identifying, oh, I'm scared of this happening, I'm scared of that happening, I'm scared of this, I'm stressed about this today, all of it for me is all tied back to fear. So naming the things that I'm scared of, which can be difficult, it has been difficult for me at first, but doing it more, it's getting easier to identify. So that's the first thing I do, is I write however long it takes, because I'm like, you know what, it's 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, I'm so tired, but I know I'm not falling back asleep anytime soon. That's not happening, so I might as well just do something to help myself. So I write, I'm scared of this, scared, blah, 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 this is how I feel. Write all my feelings until I'm kind of like, not really sure what else is there. And then I do some polyvagal stretches, which I don't really know what this means. I just know there's some nerve in your body called the vagus nerve. Not like Las Vegas, like a different one. And I do some of these stretches and they're very simple. So I'll show you a couple of them. Well, there's only like 3. Yeah. No, there's 2. Okay, so you put one hand on your head like this, and then you tilt your head, and you look up. You literally just do this for 30 seconds, and then you do the same thing on the other side. You look up for 30 seconds. I saw this on a YouTube video, and it was very helpful. And then you do the same thing, but then you put your other hand on your rib cage and kind of make like a C with your body, but don't like pull your head or your body. Like, it's not supposed to hurt. It's not like a hurt stretch, it's like a chill stretch, and you kind of feel like a little bit of stretch, but not really. So you do this for 30 seconds, look up. I don't know what looking up has to do with anything, but this lady said and it worked, so just trust me. And then you do the same thing on the other side, 30 seconds. Okay, sounds really weird and pointless, but it's not weird and pointless. It actually was helpful. Okay, and then the next thing that I do is this breathing thing, which is like, I think it's called like 4, 6, 8 breathing. And so this is another thing my therapist told me. Me, as if no one else has therapists. I'm like, oh, my therapist. But you put one hand like on your heart and one hand on your diaphragm. If you didn't know, you can breathe through your lungs or you can breathe from your diaphragm. I don't know how it works. I don't know what it means, but I just know that there's a difference between breathing from your lungs and then breathing from your diaphragm. Basically, like, you feel your stomach push out when you breathe. So basically that's what you're trying to do. You put your hands here and you try and breathe through your diaphragm, and you breathe in for 4 seconds, and then you hold it for 6 seconds, but not like this. You try and relax. You hold it for 6 seconds and then you go out for 8 seconds. So then I just kind of do that and try to not think about anything, just try to focus on my breathing. Sometimes it's helpful if I imagine that I'm breathing like glitter. So like glitter, and then the glitter comes out. Maybe that's distracting, I don't know. For me, that's helpful to like focus on that. So I just do that until I'm like a little bit more relaxed. And then 2 more things that I'll try is get up and go outside. Even though it's counterintuitive because I'm like, I'm so tired, like I cannot go on a walk, like I just need to try and fall back asleep. No. You're not falling back asleep anytime soon. So get up, go outside, just going on, not like some exercise walk, not that, just like a chill walk for like 10 minutes or so. Like getting your body engaged and like getting your brain and your body connected is helpful for some reason. I don't know why, but it is. And so yeah, I'll just go on a quick walk, or I'll just go like stand outside and just kind of like breathe in the air, feel like the atmosphere, like I don't know, just kind of, because sitting in your room, in your dark room, just like versus like being outside in nature, it just makes me feel more grounded, like, oh yeah, this whole world out there, you know, life is bigger than just what I'm feeling in this moment right now. And then this is one other thing that I don't do every time, but it's a good thing to do, which is splashing cold water on your face. Again, you have some nerve right here. I don't know what it is or what it does, but something about when you put cold water on it, it like that's good for anxiety. So like cold water on your hands, cold water on your face, like an ice cube. I don't remember what. My therapist said something about an ice cube. I don't remember what, but I assume just ice somewhere. Like wakes you up. I think, yeah, it gets you back in touch with your body. Because that's what you're trying to do when you're anxious, is get back in touch with your body and with the world, because you're in fight or flight in that moment. So you're trying to be like, hello brain, I'm not in the jungle right now being chased by a lion. I'm just here in my room. Like, it's okay. So I can kind of like do that. I don't know. Shock your mind. I don't know. Okay, so that is my anxiety routine. And usually it takes like an hour, which sounds like yikes. That's rough. But you know what's more yikes is laying in your bed for 3 or 4 hours with crippling anxiety and not being able to do anything about it. So hopefully this is helpful to someone, because it's been very helpful to me, let me tell you. And the rest of the day I don't have crippling anxiety. So even though it might take kind of a while in the morning to like calm down, it doesn't go on for the rest of the day. And that is great. Alright, well that's it for this week. Next week it will be someone else, one of my sisters, not just a random person, one of them, telling you something to help them this week. Thanks for watching. Bye!